Hi friends, this is Monish from English with Technical Monish. Hi friends. So, sorry for the long delay. The main reason why I haven't uploaded videos since 1 month is the main pillar of this channel, the editor of the channel, had met with an accident and there was a problem in making the PowerPoint presentations. So, that was the issue and I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused, and from today, let us start our classes normally. So, in today's class, we are going to see the Hindu daily editorial from the Hindu paper of the date 8th September 2025. Now, let us get into the vocabulary part. So, the vocabulary, the first word on the screen is laudable. The first word is laudable, which is an adjective, and the meaning of it in Telugu is ప్రశంసనీయమైనది. ప్రశంసనీయమైనది, something which can be applauded. So, deserving praise and commendation. Deserving praise and commendation is called as laudable. Then, let us see some of the synonyms. Synonyms are commendable, admirable. Commendable and admirable are the synonyms of laudable. Then, moving to the antonyms, we have blameworthy, condemnable. Blameworthy and condemnable. Here the synonym is commendable and antonym is condemnable. Example, we have the team's efforts to help the underprivileged were truly laudable. So the team's effort to help the underprivileged person were truly are truly worth deserving the praise. Then moving to the next word, we have maleficence. The next word is maleficence, which is a noun. Maleficence is a noun, and maleficence mean durmargam. Maleficence mean durmargam. Wrongdoing, especially by a public official. Wrongdoing by a public official is called as maleficence. Synonyms are wrongdoing, corruption. Synonyms are wrongdoing and corruption. Antonyms integrity, honesty. Integrity and honesty are the opposite of maleficence. Example, the mayor was accused of maleficence after evidence of bribery came to light. So, the mayor was accused of maleficence after the evidence of bribe came into light. Came into light means revealed. And the next word we have is futile. The next word is futile, and futile is an adjective. Futile means vyartham. Futile means vyartham. Incapable of producing any useful result. Incapable of producing any useful result is called as futile. Synonyms are pointless, fruitless. Pointless and fruitless are the same meaning of futile. Antonyms are productive, successful. Productive and successful are the opposite of futile, which means capable. Example, more meetings will be futile without mutual trust. More meetings, many meetings will be a waste of anything without the mutual trust. The next word we have is swamped. Next word is swamped, which acts as both verb and an adjective. It acts as verb as well as an adjective, and it means chittadi nela. It means chittadi nela. Overwhelmed or flooded with something. Overwhelmed or flooded with something is called as swamped. Then synonyms of swamped are submerged, flooded. Submerged and flooded are the same in meaning of overwhelmed with water or something. Antonyms are drain, vanish. Antonyms are draining and vanishing. Example: island nations are swamped by plastic waste washing ashore. So, island nations are flooded by plastic waste washing ashore. The next word we have is ballooned. Next word is ballooned. It can be also acted as both verb and adjective. Acted as verb and adjective, and it means పెరగడం or పెరిగింది. Ballooned. To increase rapidly and unexpectedly. To increase rapidly and unexpectedly is called as ballooned. So generally, if you blow the balloon, it gets expanded. So same, balloon means to get rapidly increased. Synonyms: expanded, soared. Expanded and soared are in same meaning, and antonyms are diminished, contracted. Diminished and contracted are the antonyms and opposite of ballooning or ballooned. Example: the company's expenses ballooned after the project delays. So the company's expenses had rapidly increased after the project got delayed. And the next word we have is faltering. The next word is faltering, which is an adjective. Faltering is an adjective which means తడబడుతోంది. Which means తడబడుతోంది. Losing strength or momentum. Losing the strength or momentum is called as faltering. Synonyms are declining, stumbling. Synonyms are declining and stumbling. Antonyms: prospering, strengthening. Prospering and strengthening are the antonyms of faltering, which means being stable. Example: the faltering global economy has hurt exports. The unstable global economy has hurt the exports. The next word we have is rigid. The next word is rigid, which is a verb. It means malli amarchu. Malli amarchu. To reorganize or rearrange something. To reorganize or rearrange something is called as rigid. Synonyms are shuffle, reconfigure. Shuffle and reconfigure are the synonyms. Coming to the antonyms, we have retain or maintain. Retain or maintain means keeping it stable without having any more changes. Example: the company decided to rejig its management team to improve efficiency. So the company has decided to rejig. It means to reorganize its management team to improve the company's efficiency. Next word we have is ambiguity. The next word is ambiguity, which is a noun, and ambiguity means sandigdhata. Ambiguity means sandigdhata. The quality of being open to more than one interpretation. The quality of being open to more than one interpretation is called as ambiguity, which means it has both valid points from the both sides. It can be taken as positive and one as negative. Is called as ambiguity. Synonyms are obscurity and uncertainty. Obscurity and uncertainty are the synonyms of ambiguity, and antonyms are certainty, transparency. Certainty and transparency are the antonyms of ambiguity. The ambiguity of the contract caused disputes between the two companies. The ambiguity, the uncertainty of the contract caused disputes between the two companies. The next word we have is incontrovertible. The next word is incontrovertible, and it is an adjective. It means నిర్వి నిర్వివాదాంశమైన vivadam samena is called as incontrovertible, and not able to be denied or disputed. Not able to be denied or disputed is called as incontrovertible. Synonyms are unquestionable, undeniable. Unquestionable and undeniable are the synonyms. And coming to the antonyms, questionable, uncertain. Questionable and uncertain are the antonyms. The scientists presented incontrovertible evidence of climate change. So the scientists have presented the incontrovertible, which means which cannot be denied evidence of the climate change. Next word we have is halcyon. The next word we have is halcyon, which is an adjective. It means nirmalamaina kalam. Nirmalamaina kalam, denoting a time in the past that was ideally happy and peaceful. Denoting a peaceful time in the past that was ideally peaceful and happy is halcyon. Synonyms are blissful and tranquil. Synonyms are blissful and tranquil. And antonyms are chaotic, restless. Chaotic and restless are the antonyms of the word halcyon. Example: the 1990s are often remembered as the halcyon days of economic prosperity. So, the 1990s are considered as the time in the past that were ideally peaceful and happy in case of economic prosperity. So, we have completed the vocabulary part, and now moving on to the one word substitutions. On the screen, we have the first word we have is incorrigible. The first word is incorrigible. It means a person or behavior that cannot be corrected, improved, or reformed. A person or behavior that cannot be corrected, improved, or reformed is called as incorrigible. So the first word in, it means negative, incorrigible, which cannot be changed. The next word we have is scapegoat. The next word we have is scapegoat, and generally we say balipasu. A person who is unfairly blamed for the mistakes or faults of other. A person who is unfairly blamed for the mistakes and faults of other is called as a scapegoat. The next word we have is euthanasia. The next word is euthanasia, and euthanasia means the painless killing of a person suffering from an incurable or painful disease or in a irreversible coma. So, euthanasia is the process of killing a person legally. So, if he is suffering from a incurable disease or painful disease, then he can apply in the court, and if he wins the lawsuit, then he would be killed by mercy. So, euthanasia is also called as mercy killing. The next word is egotist, and we all know egotist is a person who talks excessively about themselves or excessively self-centered is egotist. Now moving on to the final part, idioms and phrases. The idioms and phrases on the screen we have is cast in the same mold. Cast in the same mold. It means to be very similar in character to someone else. To be very similar in character to someone else is called as cast in the same mold. A blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. Something seemingly unlucky or bad at first but results in good. Something which appears to be bad in the beginning but results in good is called as blessing in disguise. Next idiom, let bygones be bygones. Let bygones be bygones. It means to decide to forget disagreements or arguments that happened in the past. To forget something, to forget the disagreements happened in the past and moving on peacefully is called as let bygones be bygones. Spill the beans. So spill the beans idiom generally means revealing a secret. To reveal a secret is called as spilling the beans. Moving on to the final idiom, we have take with a grain of salt. Take with a grain of salt. Take with a grain of salt means to not completely believe something that you are told. To not completely believe something that you are told is called as take with a grain of salt. Now let us see some of the previously asked questions. So the word laudable. The NGO's work for child education is truly dash. This was asked in SBI PO 2017. The NGO's work for child education is truly laudable, means truly praised. Next, the 1960s were considered the days of Indian cinema. This was asked in SSC CGL 2018. So, the 1960s were considered the dash days of Indian cinema. Halcyon, it means they were considered some time in the past which are peaceful and happy. Then, next, one who is blamed for the mistakes of others is scapegoat. This was asked in IBPS Clerk 2018. And spill the beans. He accidentally dashed about the surprise party. So he accidentally revealed. It means he accidentally spilled the beans about the surprise party. And this question was asked in SSCCPO 2018. So that's it for today's class. Hope you did enjoy the session. If you did like the session, then make sure to like the video and subscribe the channel for daily 7 a.m. Hindu editorial class. If you are more into English and want to get improved in your English, you can also join the Telegram channel with the name English with Technical Monish, or else here you will be getting the PDF and quizzes related to today's classes after this class ends. So make sure to join the channel, and I'm promising you that from tomorrow, from today, we'll be having regular classes without any breaks. So see you guys in tomorrow's class. Till then, keep practicing and keep studying. Goodbye.